Bro, your algorithm.
I'm trying to get the nigga paid.
You about to crash the network, nigga.
God damn. There you go.
Yeah, there we go right there.
There we go.
Let me hop on that.
So right now, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about the podcast and then definitely also the studio, and just if you could say a little bit of how you got started. This is basically for the youth, like people our age, our background, our demographic, to kind of help them out.
Let's bring some value.
Get them some type of education for real, on how they could get started and how they can do what we doing at a younger age, and even if you're older.
Is it like kids that you know that are interested in just the stuff that we're doing, or just in general?
Just in general. Okay. So I do a lot of nonprofit. I film for a group called Young. I forgot the fucking name. It's called Yes, but they basically mentor high school students, and I go around filming them and then talk to the kids. So
that's what's up.
This is something I'm doing on the side. Yeah. So y'all see him right here. So Declan, if you can like talk about how you got your studio started and what made you want to do it, and the benefits of it, and anything that can help somebody that want to do what you do.
Do's and don'ts. Shout out to all that positive shit.
He flipped the interview on us.
Right? He said that earlier. So this went straight to you.
That nigga said, yo, y'all gonna interview me?
You got a camera here too.
I'm gonna interview y'all. That nigga put a reverse Uno card on y'all, bro.
Right. First and foremost, I want to say, go back to this page real quick. I want to make sure I say it right.
Payne Productions.
Shout out Payne Productions. I want to say congrats to you. Can we give him a round of applause? Because I seen him, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. I seen you, I seen you start your shit, and I seen where you came, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say that's part of it, like
y'all see the T?
You know what I'm saying, right there. Payne Productions, y'all make sure y'all go give him a follow, man. He does a lot more that he hasn't touched on.
Painting and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. When we flip the questions back to him, we're gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like you said, man, I believe this is all about the drive. You know what I'm saying? As far as the studio goes, like it's something that I jumped into young. I've been doing it as far as like play around. Shout out my man Flash Dollar. None of this would be.
Shout out Flash. Hey, shout out Flash. Shout out Flash. Shout out Togo, nigga.
Yeah, shout out Togo.
Shout out the whole West Africa, nigga.
Flash, the first one that brought me in and taught me how to be a businessman and how to actually take something that I was doing as a hobby and turn it into a business and a career. I think everybody has to find what works for them and find your niche and stick with it. I know this sounds so cliche, and I know people even that say this sounds cliche. Everything, you just gotta start. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in it and you do that shit, just keep doing it. Tomorrow's always gonna be better than today. Always. You know what I'm saying? So every time, you know what I'm saying? Every time you do this shit, and that's really the only explanation I have. I really don't have the answers. I'm not the most successful studio. I'm not the most successful at what I do. But like I said,
but you're damn sure showing a good example.
All I know is tomorrow I'm gonna do it again. So you know what I'm saying.
Good example.
If you're doing something, only advice I can say is, man, just go ahead and keep doing it, man. Keep doing it.
You don't succeed.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Magic. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the Cave Studios. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come do some work? Y'all see it right there in the back.
Yes, sir. And go ahead and follow too.
This is where we at. Bake Session is brought to you live from the Cave Studios.
I also had a.
Hey, say that one more time.
You want everybody to answer that, or you want?
I want a question. I got a question for the podcast members because y'all know me. I be on this shit late night coming. Yeah, I fucking watch. And this shit is cool. This is my first time on a podcast with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Y'all talk too fucking much. I couldn't get that word in, but that shit was fun. But for the podcast members, can y'all introduce yourself and like talk about the podcast and like the future of it, and then like how you guys got started and what it means to you?
He really interviewing us.
I said the reverse.
He reverse psychology.
I'll start first.
Go ahead, Mark.
So the pod really started
Introduce yourself.
2016. My name Mark. Tall Mark.
Cool hat.
Let everyone know.
Tall Mark Marcos.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
So yeah, 2016. We started. The first day was. Y'all gonna laugh at me. At us. Terry was here too. We started on election day when Trump got elected.
Oh, so that's like what, November something? October,
November 6th, nigga.
Yeah.
We was at Harris' house. That's the day
I think I remember that.
that the podcast really started.
Mm-hmm.
But going forward, we did Harris' house. We did it twice a week. And then we went from there. Shout out to Dagman, he came through.
Gave us a spot to do the platform at.
Yeah.
Cave Studios once again.
Yeah, but now we went twice a week at Harris' house, man, for 100 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Sheesh. We was doing
I
what?
remember that.
Tuesdays and Thursdays? Or
100 episodes and 100 episodes ain't easy.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's
And that
a
was
lot.
episodes,
some
man.
good shit, good content, guests and all.
Mm-hmm.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, my man, he been tuning in. You know what I'm saying? You know what it
They
is.
got me here.
So
See?
is this a new season? Because I see y'all said.
Yeah, this is new
Before we
season.
go there, I want Needs to say.
Can I shout out myself?
Yeah. No, you go
I
ahead.
like to see
Go ahead.
this.
I want Needs to say.
Can I shout out myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick?
Go ahead.
Oh, all right.
J2Y.
Hey, my name J2Is, man. I represent Goop Troop. Y'all know it. I got that shit tatted, all that. Hey, I'm a music artist. I like to call myself an artist. I don't like to call myself a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a music artist. I'm from the DMV. I support, I promote all DMV activities. When it come to entertainment, anything in the entertainment field, bro, whether it be podcasting, whether it be producing, whether it be engineering, whether it be whatever. I do gotta say, me as a rapper, me as an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
My man, Mr. Magic, he the best in the motherfucking DMV, you know me? One time I do gotta say that. I don't want to promote too much, you know what I'm saying? I like my music to speak for itself.
Right.
But again, my name is J2Is. I got a song with Peso. That shit, the video just dropped, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right?
What's the YouTube?
Oh, J2Is everything, bro. JAYYTUWIZE. I got a whole
Explain
bunch
what that
of shit.
means. Explain what that means.
Oh yeah, spell my name with 2 eyes. See into my 2 eyes, you'll see that I'm 2 eyes. That's what my rapper name mean. You feel me? We'll get into that at a later date. Go ahead, drop something for me.
We're gonna get into it, man.
Go ahead, drop something for me. Give me something, bro. Give me a give me a wagwan. Nigga, I do my own ad-lib. Yeah, but again, alright, so just how I just highlighted myself, and just how I highlighted my fucking favorite engineer in the fucking game, I do gotta highlight my fucking favorite podcast, which is the Bake Session. Y'all niggas tune in every time they drop, cause these niggas are official. These niggas is official, and we don't have no type of platform for the DMV, whether it come to like for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We do have like IG. We have IG pages, and we have DMV hoods and news. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do a shameless plug, whatever. But bro, promote, shout out, and support your own, bro. These brothers right here that's sitting across the table and sitting around the table, bro. We need them niggas to go up, bro. All y'all niggas watching this shit, bro. The Bake Session, bro. Magic, the Cave Studios. Yo, highlight us, bro. We trying to bring y'all on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to uplift the youth. We trying to uplift the community. And we trying to bring better and bigger things to our area, bro. So that's all I want to say. Again, my name is J2Is, and y'all continue with y'all podcast. And just like that.
All love.
Just like that.
I need knees.
All love.
I need knees.
What's up?
Answer the question.
how we started or like how we got into this?
Reverse Uno card.
The information and the value
you get interviewed, nigga. You get interviewed.
What was the question again? Repeat it again.
So, just talk about your journey, how you got started with the podcast and the future of the podcast. Not too
or just in general, being a businessman, being a person that's trying to make it out.
Yeah, so basically,
talking shit, man.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
If y'all will allow me.
Like Mark said, they had this conversation at Juice's crib. Right?
Yeah.
Y'all came up with this whole thing or whatever, right? And I came in there talking about the same shit. And you're like, nigga, we was just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, all right, let's do it.
Right.
He had a name already, debate session. We started out with one mic.
Damn.
All I need is one mic. One mic in the middle of a circle table between 5, 6 niggas, dog.
But this nigga yelling? I know this nigga was yelling.
I was gonna say, I was gonna bring up the real origin story, but
we started from one mic in the middle of this table, and niggas is leaning like this.
Yeah,
the blue ball.
Look at
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all got the gold mics.
It's really
we started blue ball. It was a blue ball right in the middle.
Blue
everybody was
blue ball, but I just like to call it blue ball.
Then we did this shit more and more.
Pause, bro. I know exactly what y'all talking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no pause.
No pause.
Shout out Cam and Mace. It is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all check that out too. But yeah, man.
No edit.
We started in Haz's house and we just took it 100 episodes from there. We upgraded, got more mics, got better equipment,
right?
Got better guests, and then it just went from there. And then we, like you said, we really like the only real popping podcast around the DMV for real. Yeah.
That's without a question.
Yeah, and we just gonna, keep it right there.
So shout out to Janae.
I was telling them about them outside. I said we had a dominatrix on the show.
We went viral.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got you.
Like,
y'all got a Patreon yet?
Nah, but we need to get one.
Right,
we need to get one. You're right.
You know what's so important about
that's why we need him on the team.
We're gonna Patreon. Well, we went viral later.
Talk about it, Mark.
No, but
no,
I'm glad that y'all said this because Ace is making me think like if there's kids out there, youngins out there that is really thinking about, okay, man, like how can I make it in this life? How can I find my place? How can I find my path? It's usually based on what you actually care about, right? No. What you care about is usually gonna get you to the next level, the next step, the next plane, the next elevation, and it's never because you have to do it. It's because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. I always felt like the podcast, anything we did, especially on this type of platform, is because we wanted to do it.
Everybody already wanted to do this.
Mm-hmm. It's like everybody. It's like if I would say something to Nees, he'd be like, "Man, yeah, I'm down with like that. Like that's what we on. Like I was already thinking about some shit like that." Mm-hmm. Me and Mark would be out all the time, late night, turning up, partying. We'd be chopping. We'd be like, "Man,
y'all be chopping it up."
We felt like these conversations needed to be heard, needed to be seen. Because even between me and this is a relationship with another man. You're like, between us, the words that we say to each other inspire us, make us want to do better and be better every fucking day. If you're around people
and you ain't
that
gotta
make you feel like you feel bad about who you are, you're not in the right space
at all.
I've always been around good men.
Exactly.
These niggas. I have a brother here. Real blood brother.
Shout out Dan.
But he don't even need to be my blood brother for me to know that he's my brother because he is me.
Right.
So find the people that think like you. It's gonna be hard, especially in high school. It's like everything is important. And
what about me?
I brought everybody in. What about me? I brought everybody in. Hold on.
Carry my man.
I can say excluding me.
I was waiting for that nigga.
What about me?
Hey, you see how
Hold on. Because we're telling the story. Because these are the people that made me feel like I could do anything that I want.
Right.
So when I said, all right, man, let's do a podcast. Because I heard some things going on. Podcast would be a good idea to do.
Yeah.
Because the most important thing in life is just documenting.
It was just growing
if you're
like
a dope
AI.
person, if you're a good person, if you have something to say, if you document your process through life, people will gravitate.
And people want to hear what we got to say
So,
about it too.
When we started the podcast, I had great men around me. I had great people around me. We did our thing. We got popping.
What?
Even more important, even when we felt like, man, maybe we should give up on this. Passion. Maybe we should give up on this.
Real shit. Real.
We had people like this guy right here. Mr. Magic said,
Mr. Magic.
you have an open space.
That's a tough name.
You have a place to come and keep doing what you're doing because I like what you're doing.
The Cave Studios. Tap in.
The Cave Studio.
Yeah.
People around you are always gonna make you greater. If you surround yourself with people that are trash, you're gonna be a trash person.
Right. Let's hear from Dan the
So
Man.
please don't ever do that. Make sure that the people around you listen to your parents. They're usually telling you the right thing. You might not hear it the first time.
Yeah.
But just, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just listen and listen and listen.
But Dan,
maybe it'll make sense later. It usually does.
Go Dan the Man, bro.
And
Hey,
we're not doing this podcast because we're popping, because we're the biggest like Rick Ross. We do this because we like this shit.
Yeah, niggas are not as celebrities doing this
We
shit.
still do it.
We just a culture doing this
excuse me,
shit.
guys.
If no one was listening to us,
Excuse me, guys.
we would still
Can you
do
all
it.
take a pose?
Damn, not the.
That's a nigga real quick.
And that's the only thing that matters in life.
Go ahead, Dan the Man.
Yeah, for me, I mean, shit, I'm the little bro here, you know.
But you the big bro.
I mean, I remember I was there for the beginning, kinda, you know.
Yeah.
I was just in the back. I was like Jabir in the cut, you know. Shout out Jabir in the cut.
Scary side.
Cut.
Scary side.
And I mean, you know me, I'm a pretty quiet dude at the end of the day. So it's like when I got the opportunity to come on the mic, it took me out of my shell, took me out of my character. So I'd say for anybody young, try new things, try some shit that's out your character to build yourself up and you never know where it's gonna take you.
And Dan got some shit to say. Like, nigga, you been gone. People been hating me talking about when Dan coming back.
Talk.
Like on some real
I
shit.
meet with my mind.
Like, where Dan at? I'm like, he coming back. Don't worry.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I always supported the bake session. You know, I love the conversation because we always have them in the back. You know, and I already knew our conversation was like something that needed to be on camera.
Right.
So that's what makes me believe in it. And shit, man, it's lit. It's a lot more to go.
Hey, and not for nothing, bro. Y'all gotta understand the dynamic that goes on with the bake session, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to understand that you got brothers with different versions of opinion, not, you know what I'm saying, like different versions, different stories that they could tell, different outlooks on life. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody know yes man over here, bro. So like that's why this shit works so well, because you got motherfuckers that can be like, hey, I like Kendrick, I like Drake, I like that's just a little the minuscule part of it. But when it comes to like real live things and stuff like that, bro, you should want like niggas that look like your uncles. You should want niggas that look like your brothers. You should want niggas that look like your cousins at the cookout, just chopping it up and just talking about some real shit and giving you game. All these niggas just now, all these niggas giving you game in their own special way. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Magic, Dan, Knees, like come on, Mark, like, come on, like bro, these niggas are all giving y'all different type of perspective, and the beauty of it is that y'all in the comments and whoever follows this the bake session,
the supporters,
the supporters, y'all can attach and y'all can latch on to who y'all love the most. So like, hey yo, this nigga right here got a personality I can fuck with. This nigga right, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different.
You're right.
It's not all the same. They don't all represent the same global like thing.
Not all,
you know what I'm saying? Like y'all are all giving y'all perspectives and y'all insight on matters of the world and matters that we care about, bro.
Right.
So I do, once again, bro, I do want to highlight the bake session because, nigga, this the best podcast and it's the #1 joke. We need shit like this, bro.
J2 Wise, motherfuckers.
My bad, I ain't trying to give him my Malcolm X shit, bro. I ain't trying to give him
Mr. Magic.
This is my motherfucking interview.
Bake session.
Calm your ass down,
I
nigga.
apologize, big dog. I apologize, big dog.
No, you good,
Nah,
you good.
I'm just joking.
Mr. Magic.
This is my interview, man.
Put your
And then just to cap it off. Just to cap it off.
One more.
yeah, let Magic
Even-
go.
Even the name.
Magic? Oh, no.
Uh-uh.
No, Magic.
Even the name meant something. You feel me? Like it wasn't
I was
just
gonna ask
some
you next.
arbitrary name that we just came up with.
Yeah.
You feel me? It meant something to where we're from.
Mm-hmm.
It means something to what we do, and it's just a part of our life.
That's what's up.
Only thing I can add to everything y'all kind of said everything.
Magic.
Only thing I can add on to that is like they said, people don't know. I when the bake session started, I was there behind the scenes. I used to sit there on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I used to sit there and ask crib. Shout out Has, man. Has doing big things. Has light fishing. Shout out Has. I used to watch what y'all was doing, and I don't think y'all knew at the time how special it was. Like he said, like I used to watch y'all dynamic and the shit that y'all used to talk about, and the fact that it was so intriguing because it was like, it was like so many different characters talking about one topic and tackling topics and subjects and shit like that. And I when Terry came to me and y'all even had a thought of like slowing down, it's like, nah, fuck that. Like we need that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're doing something, it's hard to keep doing it because you don't know who's watching, you know what I'm saying?
Magic, talk
like
about what you do for the community.
You might quit something because you think like nobody else is like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit inspired me. Little do they know. And when I had the opportunity to join, you know what I'm saying, like Dan said, it took me out of my shell. Shit, my first couple episodes, I'm sweating bullets. I'm
Magic.
sitting there like,
I've been trying to talk like that.
Magic.
I don't know what's going
Talk about
on.
what you do for the community,
You know what I'm
brother.
saying? So the bake session, it definitely helped, like I said, inspired me, helped me through growing through the shit that I was trying to do on my own,